Hey Aries, this is your weekly reading for the week of August 14th. I'm doing this on Wednesday the 16th, but it's for the week. So let's see, what does Aries need to know for the week, please? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take this as it applies to you. It's not a personal reading. It is general for the collective and for those watching. So if this has come across your path, there could be a message for you. So be open to that, okay? All right, Aries, let's see. What's your week like? What's going on for you this week? And we have Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Ooh, these wanted to come out. Ooh, in the fire. And juggling something here, trying to keep the balance. So the Six of Pentacles is always for me a card of discernment and giving. That could be out of balance. You know, you might be giving too much. You could be called to release something here. But you're trying to juggle. Something's out of your hands. He has one ball or pentacle in his hand, and the other one is still up in the air. So something could be up in the air. Also, it could be time for a break because we have his dog coming in carrying his lunch bag here because he's been so busy with this that he hasn't even taken a break for himself. So it could be you get some kind of reprieve here. Somebody could have their hand out. Too many people have their hand out asking for something from you. Queen of Cups is in the reverse. So there could be upset in the emotions here about something. It can also be about someone not expressing emotion about something. Like it can be overwhelming the emotions. Take it as it applies to you. Let's see what else we have for Aries. We have the Six of Wands in the reverse. So you haven't gotten to a place where you feel like you are seen for your accomplishments here. You know? Maybe people don't know about everything that you've done, everything that you've been through with that Judgment card there, you know. It can also be about the Six of Wands. When that comes in reverse, it can also talk about our ego, trying to get attention for our ego. That could be why somebody was overgiving here as well. But we do have a rebirth. We have the releasing of something, you know. Time to take a break. Balancing your money. Balancing the value of something, and something's still up in the air as far as the value. Bottom of the deck, what you may not be aware of, we have the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords can be about strategizing what your next move is, your plan, and maybe you are doing it very quietly. And I say that because, look, this guy is walking away from the wolf, coyote, whatever that is there, while it's sleeping. He left the fire burning and left a sword. That's interesting. There's only one sword left behind in this one. By the fire. So you could be walking away from something. You could be leaving something to go do something else, somewhere else as well. The Seven of Swords can also have a sneaky or a deceptive kind of energy. I just got to, and looking at this, like it would be too hard for him to leave if the coyote or wolf was awake, because it would follow him. And this is the only way he can leave without... It's like feeling like you need to separate yourself from something or someone. It's almost I feel like doing it for both of their own good kind of energy. And I don't usually get that with the Seven of Swords. Underneath of that, we have Queen of Swords in the reverse. So yeah, I mean, that would speak to something's pulling on the heartstrings, so I have to be very quiet and strategic about making my exit or leaving this situation, you know. And it's interesting too. I talked about how there's only one sword here, where usually he's seen leaving two swords behind. So I feel like there's an essence of truth here, and because the Ace of Swords has to do with truth, clarity, victory, you know. So it's like, for whatever reason, something had to happen. Oh, there's two wolves there. Um, so it's like something had to happen. Like he couldn't go on with them, and they needed their independence. Is what I'm getting. Wow, that never came to me before. Independence from something, but your heart is being pulled here because the Queen of Swords is in the reverse. And when the Queen of Swords is in reverse, it says that, you know, maybe you can't clearly cut yourself off from something because your heart is attached in some way, shape, or form, you know? Because the Queen of Swords in the upright is very capable of detaching and freeing herself from a situation. There is something here about you being freed with that Judgment card, you know? We have the Page of Wands that came up. That's come up a couple of times this week. Um, Looking for signs of growth. It does have to do with going in a new direction. And I love this Page of Swords. I've talked about it in the other readings as well. You know, he's listening for clues. Maybe he's getting advice from his friends, but he's listening for clues and signs of growth, you know. And he looks happy. It's like, it's a very positive kind of energy, but it can be about newness, about going in a direction that maybe you're passionate about, or looking for signs of growth in another area. We have the Knight of Cups there, so you could be being led by your heart to do something to make this change. King of Cups is reversed. The Three of Cups is here, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So leading by the heart or with the heart, but the King of Cups is here not showing emotion. So, you know, it may be a situation like I was talking about here where you have to walk away from something even though you love it and have emotional ties to it. You know that you're being called in a different direction, and while your heart is being called in that direction, you may have to come off cold even to somebody, you know. Let's get some more information on this from the Energy Oracle cards. All right, this is for Aries. What else does Aries need to know? Maybe even immersed in your work, so you can't, you know, making it look like you're immersed in your work and not shut in. Maybe you've shut somebody out emotionally as well. What else do we have for Aries, please, for the week? We got 3. Let's see what we have here. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. We have caring connections, and then we have attachment. So let's read a little bit in these. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, is spirit connections, intuition, and inspiration. The beautiful angel Uriel, also called the fire of God, wears, that's interesting, the fire of God, because this looks like a hand coming out of the sky and directing that fire. The beautiful angel Uriel, also called the fire of God, wears a brilliant crystal crown, vibrating with a passionate connection to the divine. She brings great power to your 7th energy center, which is called the crown chakra and is located at the top of your head. He does look like he's like dropping something, like a dropper on the top of her head. Sometimes when I look at that, I think it's like Mercury. So take it as it applies to you. This could also be a time of great intuition for you and guidance from your higher awareness. So allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen. Now is a great time to get connected. The assistance from Spirit is great, and whether it's the presence of an ascended master, a powerful angel like Uriel, or just a loving friend or family member in spirit, their love and willingness to assist is always there. They even open you to the Akashic Records or Alea Consciousness, the storehouse of information. This connection is open now, and you will find that your own spirit and the spirit of those around you will be able to provide the answers you seek and the blessings you desire and deserve. The affirmation is, my seventh chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. Love and inspiration from Spirit and my own intuition flow fully to me now. I feel like this caring connections, I don't want to read each one. Let me just go to the affirmation for it. But I feel like this is like that, like he left the fire burning for them. And the reason why the Queen of Swords is in reverse, the Queen of Cups is in reverse, like there's some kind of emotional attachment here. So let's just read. The affirmation is, I open my heart and life to truly caring connections. The ideal friend and partner is coming to me now. And let's read the attachment, perceived need and the choice to let go. Again, he's letting go, leaving them on their own for something. It reveals that your passage forward is being stopped by strong attachments to old patterns or people from the past. That's exactly what this is talking about, Aries. Strong attachments. The chain at your wrist is bolted to the fear of the past or desperation about the future. Although you may wear the mask of pretense or even contentment, you simply can't seem to go forward. The stuff that's keeping you stuck could be physical addictions, emotional patterns, or even old relationships. Are you living in fear, addicted to old unhealthy habits, or so desperate about the future that you can't be happy now? If so, the change that binds you could be of your own making. The card is telling you it's time to take the action you need to break out of your chains and move forward to an open, free, healthy, and authentically happy life. And I feel like that's where he's going. That is where he's going, and also that's where the coyote or wolves will go. They'll find that for themselves once he's gone. I release attachment and choose peace. I am strong, free, and able to choose what honors me. Wow. That's what I have for you, Aries, for the week. I hope this has been helpful for you. If it has, please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time.